this character has a lot of swagger, and he even hitting on a girl at a club is a deal being made. He's really just saying, here's my value. I'm an international arms dealer. I'm rich. I'm flashy. Here's your value. I find you attractive. It's also surface. Also, everything's a deal for this guy. You know, everything's negotiable. Everything is, what's the best deal I can get. AY is the company that my character starts in the movie, and he invites David, Miles' character, to be his partner. And it's, you know, especially at the beginning, is this really low rent in this tiny, crappy office, and it's really them and a couple of computers looking for big deals or small deals even, and it grows and grows to become this major operation that ends up, you know, securing a $300 million deal. So our characters figure out that there's a $300 million deal on this website to arm the Afghan army for the next 30 years. And every person in this business is going to be bidding on it. Every person who's in the arms business is going to be bidding on it because it's such a giant contract. And they realize if they can figure out how to cut every corner, how to do every shady thing, you know, they'll be able to get this deal. And we come in around $50 million under the next bid. So that's how much these guys were looking to lowball everybody. Yeah, Todd would say that a lot, which I thought was interesting. It's not my American dream, but I think there is something to watching a story about people who make it rich and you know, make something big without following the rules of the world. There's definitely something enticing about watching that. I always love watching gangster movies, love watching movies where, you know, the bad guys with swagger kind of win. And it's exciting to watch this guy really have disregard for how you're supposed to do things. And it ends up not working out, but for a period, he really gets what he was after. We were trying to figure out who was going to play David, and when Todd thought of Miles, I was like, whoa, you know, he's a really good actor. We'd just seen Whiplash, and Miles makes David an interesting character, you know, because that character is the guy who's like, you know, the guy who's really saying, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? You know, and Miles just really grounds the movie. You know, his performance really grounds the movie. Dude, he's everything you could want in someone you're sharing a scene with, and that he's gonna make sure he kills it, but he's gonna do everything he can to make sure you kill it as well. And that's like what I aspire to be. He doesn't like to shoot on sound stages. We didn't. I don't think we almost never shot on a sound stage. We went to a different country every time we were supposed to be in a different country, and it was, you know, when I watched the movie, you feel it. At least for me, I could really feel that it's a very international film, and it just makes the movie feel bigger.